Okay, I am recording. It feels kind of weird still to get back to the swing of it. I didn't really record much in the past few months, so especially not with a game that has to be exclusive full screen in order for me to see text. I already activated the artifact. Let's see, and I gotta get used to the original Borderlands again. Uh, Sensitivity feels a bit weird, but then again, it tends to change in between all the games I play because each one ends up getting its own value, basically. I need... Yeah. I think I'm starting to remember where I left off. It's basically right after, yeah, getting Sledge done. And then, yeah, we did Skagzilla, which means I am open to the idea of doing Claptrap DLC again, but I don't want to get back into this by doing Claptrap DLC. Don't get me wrong, I love that DLC, but no. Explosive damage could be kind of insane, but most of my weapons are not explosive. I could probably do that kind of build late game, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. We'll figure out once I get to max level. And no, I'm not going to do Underdome for those skill points. Fuck that. That uh like if you have the right build, Underdome can be easy, but even when it's easy, it's just annoying. I wish Underdome was done better because like later games in the franchise proved that you could do a horde game mode basically very well in Borderlands. Hell, after getting a mod to remove the weird ass crystal timers from the Guardian takedown on Borderlands 3, that was actually pretty fun once you remove that. Like, the bosses are still kind of but a lot of the bosses are in Borderlands. They feel very, Bungie ever since Destiny came out type bosses where all they do is tank. Like Bungie back when they did Halo, their bosses had a lot more to them, but like nowadays it's just make the boss like be stronger than a normal enemy. Uh oh, I'm very dead. Unless wait, come around this way. He's dead. But yeah. I've also done all of the true trials. Hag of Fervor never again, way too tanky. But all the other ones were fine. Like the only way I'll do Hag of Fervor again is just to like do them again on another character. Because god damn, that was annoying. Oh, these. Come on. Wait, no. He's gonna die still. Yeah! I win! Let's go! Um... uh, that would be a great class mod if it weren't for me, you know, not having any health on account of using these Eridian shields. Also need to remember... Yeah. Okay. Powering the fast travel network. And... this objective ain't too bad. Thinking... I don't know where I'm gonna end it off. All I know is that I started recording around 9 p.m., so... probably not go too much longer than 2 hours, which... that's my usual stamina for doing a video on my own without any, like, in-the-moment feedback, either from being with a friend or... I never have an audience. I never have an audience while streaming. But, yeah. Without any feedback like that, 2 hours is around my usual stamina to still try and be entertaining while doing this. Oh, that's a normal revolver. Goodbye. I wish you could do that in later Borderlands games, by the way. Just open up your inventory mid-jump. That'd be real nice, but... alas, that's not a feature we have. For some reason. I'm also gonna double check that everything audio side is working, right? Yeah. I'm just going to find the game, turn it up a little bit, my headphones, because I can barely hear it, because I have an air conditioner going on, because it's summer. Which also, if you ever hear me take deep breaths, or do any long pauses, I'm allergic to both pollen and dust, and I am in the coal region of Pennsylvania, which is most of the state. So, I'm basically allergic to air. um, so my breathing's a bit limited during this time of year, sadly. Um, I'm just gonna do this. Get fucked. If I'm remembering correctly, Disruptor means it's burst fire. I haven't played this game in a hot minute, so... Okay, I missed that one terribly. I do want to test. Am I correct about that, though? No, it's full auto. Probably should be selling that. I'm literally going right back over to a vending machine. Hello. Okay. Just in case it's long enough for enemies to respawn, I'm gonna do that. So this. Oh, that's the. Ah, yeah, that's what I have equipped. Alright, my brain turned off for a moment. I was like, what? Alright. uh. Now, time for the runner patrols. A pretty infamous part alongside Mad Mel because, the vehicle combat in this game is shit. And the patrols do a lot of damage. Oh, this actually one-shots them. That is awesome. Okay, Alright. I think some more patrols will spawn if I go over here. Yes, yes, we hear you, Skagzilla. Oh shit, I just barely missed. No, that's not gonna hit. Get back here! Hey, you're a little bitch. Alright. Ooh, my shield might actually heal. A problem. They're so far away. Although that song is an amazing song by Avenged Sevenfold, and I cry every time I listen to it. I'm not talking about the song. I'm talking about the concept of them being extremely far away from my current position. Oh, please. No! Oh, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Holy shit.
Seriously, I think he's putting bad guys and runners just so you can get on to blowing them up.
I don't know what's causing the animation glitch, but whatever. Oh, this is so much easier. It two-shots them. Oh shit! They're the. Alright. I can just sit here for a bit. Let me just like. Yeah. Alright. I just moved spot and there's two patrols over here that I could one-shot.
Oh, he had you blow up some of my
Figured out what was causing the glitch.
Those were some
If I was simply just like in an animation change while I start running, it causes it. And because I was aiming down sight, it has a good chance of causing it there. If I just start running during an animation change. It's not 100% consistent, as you can see there, but it's enough consistency for it to happen a good few times, just randomly. At least I think that's what's causing it. Maybe I'm completely wrong and it's all circumstantial. I don't know. I'm not a coder, per se. If I was to learn any coding language, unless if this game is secretly in a very, very common one to utilize. Okay, let's be honest, this game's code is probably spaghetti anyways, even if it's in a common programming language. This... Most games end up having a lot of spaghetti code. Especially from, studios that haven't done a lot. That's a nice, creep pop in there. Very noticeable. That's just kind of what happens. Alright. And then... Time for Mad Mel, which... This is going to be really annoying.
This Mad Mel guy, I know him. He's the one that's been stealing all my runners and putting them in the hands of these jagoffs. Hey, you say hello from Scooter. And by that I mean you just go murder the crap out of him, alright?
Okay, and then... Oh no, the gate closes on us! Whatever will we do? Alright, I'm just gonna... full send it in the vehicle at these things. And then... get out of it right here.
There's no escaping, Merc!
Maybe? Okay, I actually do a lot more damage than I thought. Holy shit. That is kind of insane to me, how much damage was done there. I'm used to that boss fight taking so long whenever I come up to it. Even if I end up getting some stupid shit like a cobra, like... I'm so used to that boss fight taking so absurdly long. Oh, I got a phaser here. I don't think it's gonna be anywhere near as good as the weapon I already have. Holy shit. I severely underestimated the power of all this stuff. Well, I think it's kind of impossible to underestimate the power of the Xeno Hail. That thing... I think even after this newest update is still just like uber powerful. I'm kind of half tempted whenever I get to where the destroyer is gonna be to just farm in the zombie DLC until I get one, but honestly, I want to save all the farming for this run for when we get to max level, because then that's when it will matter. And therefore, when it will have an impact on the series as a whole much more. Because I do plan on doing this for a while. Seeing if I could maybe beat Craw on Brick for the first time without using the ledge. Um, utilizing some of the weird and wacky stuff we get from this mod, because this mod has a lot to offer. It's a very well-made mod. Uh, um, I don't think I'm going to be able to see all of it because RNG and loot systems, and there's gonna... I don't know exactly how many because I didn't check recently, but I'm pretty sure there's over like 100 legendary Eridian weapons as part of it. I can go on to the site and check. Let me... Standard shield. Tab over Nexus mods. The original Borderlands. I want to look at last updated Eridian weapons overhaul. This should, I'm pretty sure, say how much was added. Skimming through it, and I don't see it here. Also, why is this stuff and whatever my browser's custom font is, which is Open Dyslexic, but the rest of Nexus mods doesn't adhere to that? What? Why? Nexus mods just inherit my browser's custom font. Just do that. Most people don't even know how to change that in their browsers anyways. Oh, there's probably some of you that heard that you could put a custom font in your browser and you're like, what? Wait a minute. Browsers have that feature? It's because barely anyone even thinks about it. Did that say Genocide Cobra? That is in fact Genocide Cobra. So we're right here already, so turn that generator on. We're gonna go over here and... Always, every time, I fall into that gap. That gap is stupid anyways. Why not combine them? That saves you time and money. And resources. Like, even if we're not going by a game design standpoint of making it easier to design, just logically, it'd save a lot of resources just combining the walls. Many houses already do that. It's not like it's uncommon. Why is it even like that? It makes no sense. Whatever. I do like how many anti-stuck features are in this game, though. That is very nice. Very nice! Should actually probably real quick grab this. Since the repair kit is right there. It's probably a good idea just to do that. Maybe I'll get an SDU. I don't plan on reset farming for one, which it's stupid how you have to do that. It makes no sense. It's annoying. I'm not gonna read-only farm it. I'm just gonna... do this. And I did get an SDU. You just watch that like, it's alive! I like how that old movie adaptation of the book is just like two gay dudes doing the most outlandish shit to get a child. And then the original book is just like, how fucked up can we go? I want to see that meter skyrocket. Alright. Alright, and then we need to get to Tanis. Actually, now that I think about it, it's easier just to run through here. And it's a good vehicle when I exit the map. These maps are weird. Luckily, with the fast travel, we can just ignore their weirdness. After the first time, my brain keeps turning off because I keep on trying to focus on what to say. I am really just, like, out of the loop with doing recordings because I haven't done them in a while, really. And, like, the closest thing I've done to doing a recording in a while has been just, like, being on some of Shockley's streams, and that's a little bit different because I have a lot of feedback whenever I do that. It was just me talking with Shockley, basically. And occasionally, someone in the Twitch chat will put in a message, or I'll play 3 minutes of advertising. Shockley can't get mad at me. I keep getting him more revenue. You can't be angry about money. The viewers can sure get mad sometimes if it's specifically someone like Josho or something, but he can only get mildly annoyed because at the end of the month it's money. Ow. Oh. Goon. Murderer. Maniac. Oh shit! Hey kid, you want some drugs? Blast. Yes. with that level up. I think I was, yeah, investing into here. Now, hmm. Do I want to invest into Master Blaster before going into here? I mean, actually, here doesn't really have a lot for me, so let's just, like, max out everything that's here. And Master Blaster, yeah, I think it'd be a good idea to get just because of the fire rate buff after kill. It's not bad. It's a generic grenade. Uh, Rust Commons West. Oh yeah, I guess something else I should mention, because it might have confused someone earlier. The reasoning as to why the air conditioner being on would still affect me even though I have my headphones on is I can't focus my hearing. It's just part of how I was born. I just don't have the ability to focus my hearing. So, even though for a normal person, the noise would be completely drowned out and they wouldn't hear it, for me, I still hear it loud and clear. Uh, so that's why it affects how well I can hear the game, because sometimes things are louder than others and it makes it harder to make out what's going on. And since I can't focus my hearing, it's not like I can just do that and figure it out. I distracted driver here. But yeah, this is where no, this is not where I started. Hello. Cars are a deadly weapon. They kill more people in the US than guns. That is not an argument against gun control. It's still an argument for gun control. Because maybe we should make it so that both cars and guns are less dangerous by adding public transport and perhaps putting some more regulations on how to get a gun. You know, stuff like that. I'm not afraid to get political on this channel because I don't make money anyways. I don't get sent out all too far anyways. uh, yep. It'd be really funny if one person just came in and went, "You fucking socialist," after me saying stuff about gun control. They come take away our guns. Well, I mean, if your gun got taken away by the kind of shit I want to propose, maybe it should have been taken away. Maybe you were a danger to everyone around you because you didn't know how to fucking store your gun. Or even basic gun safety rules, like always treat it like it's loaded. I don't care. If you know for a fact it's unloaded and you're very experienced with the firearm, that can create complacency, and complacency leads to death. can already picture it, just 1,000 comments that just say, liberal. That'd be funny, but I don't have the outreach to get that. So help me get the outreach to see a whole bunch of weird-ass people get angry online at me. Best advertising I've ever done for my channel. Help me get to laugh at a whole bunch of idiots. I don't know why it's backing away like that. Hello. Bang. Alright. Oh. Oh. I forgot about you being there. Please. Please. Okay. Those turrets are so annoying. I don't know why the devs even thought they were a good idea to add. Also, if you made a custom map with those turrets, you're bad at making maps. You shouldn't have to use those turrets to add difficulty. You shouldn't have to rely on pure bullshit. Simple as. It's actually one of the huge problems with the Claptrap DLC is the amount they use those turrets. Because, hell, even when they do use them, everybody just cheeses them because they're so annoying. Nobody likes them. Fucking scheisse. Ooh. Alright. Nothing. There's a chance, a very small one. I get another one of these. And I pop off really hard. And then I annihilate the universe. Make everybody bend to my will. I went the wrong way completely and entirely. I appear to have forgotten the pathway through this map in the many months it's been since I have played this section. So at the very least, I'm pretty sure. No, I can't. It would have been cool. I could have jumped that gap. I could have been like the German bus driver. But no. I can't jump that gap. Alright, now that's unlocked for when I have the mission. At least I think. Alright, I think this is the exit to it that is right next to where Tannis is. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I ended up in the right place eventually. It took me a bit, but, you know, I'm here. What skills does that increase again? Mmm. Maybe. Did it have a unbreakable as well? No. Yeah. Well, bang. I get away. Fuck. You die. 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 Burn. Burn. All right. And then a big one. Yes, it's stunned. Pull this out. I only got one shot off. Bullying. Shocking punch level 5. Let's fucking go. Bang. Doesn't that usually need asterisk now that I think about it? Jam, Gearbox can't even do grammar right. -0 out of 10 game. So just 0 out of 10. It doesn't matter if 0 is positive or negative, because it is it's just 0. Okay. Nothing. Alright. I... I don't want to do a launcher build yet, because I always end up doing it while playing as Brick. And I do want to keep it different up until... I'd say about when we start the Claptrap DLC is maybe when we pull out the launcher build, but even then I might wait a little bit until I get a better launcher. Because my current ones aren't really the best for full-on DPS. Well, the legendary one I have is definitely good for DPS, but my corrosive one that I've been using is only really good for single hits. Yeah, I think... Is it in the east map? I forget how to enter this one. I'm washed. Also, what level? 34. Damn, that's actually pretty good. I think it's this map. That's the one. I don't know. I might just be ended up going to the east. I don't know. Hit control by accident because this is where my pinky was resting. Ooh, 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 ooh. And now I shall torch you in their flame. Except for you. Bang. A bunch of money. I thought it was a legendary rocket launcher for a second. I'm gonna be honest. I was about to go, what the fuck, is that a rhino? But then I saw the little bobblehead bit of it, and I was like, oh. It's not a rhino. Don't mind me. I'm not here. I say as I put a fucking bolt through his skull. No. Ah. So let me take a look. Accuracy, stability, and recoil reduction. Honestly, I think it might be better than the tanking for right now. Because my shield's a bit low level. I'm really hoping to get another shield soon. Because I definitely need it. It'd sure be nice. Why does it feel like it's less accurate? Did I fucking integer overflow this shit? I'd hate to have integer overflowed this. Not really. It's not really integer overflow. It's more just like maximum stat overflow. We're not really hitting the integer limit. Even with all of these accuracy buffs being multiplicative, I don't think we're getting near it. This game's, what, 16-bit integer? Either 8 or 16. 16's much more common, so I'm going to assume 16-bit integer limit, which is pretty fucking high. I doubt we're getting anywhere close to that. Fuck. come on. Crazy Earl's Scrapyard! And... got nothing for me. That is doing concerningly low. I do know it's basically a super badass fire alpha, but, yeah. That does not make me feel confident for any bosses. I don't know why, it feels like it does more damage when it bounces. Even if I'm just being crazy, I mean, it's not like it's hard for me to hit shots that bounce like that, because I've been playing a lot of Crab Champions. I'm probably going to be recording some of that tomorrow, so... be expecting me playing on True Ultra Chaos on Crab Champions some point, either tomorrow or overmorrow.
Don't you hurry back. Is this thing turned on? Look it.
Which, True Ultra Chaos is really difficult. It's almost like it's the hardest difficulty in the game or something, with all of the difficulty modifiers. But, nah. It couldn't be. There's no way. Basically, for that video, I'm just going to be seeing if I can get a run that can get to Island 56, because that is what's required for a diamond rank on a weapon. Although you can do it on True Nightmare, and in fact I did it on True Nightmare for all my weapons. The only one I could say is definitively diamond rank, only once, that could have been from that if I had not done it from True Nightmare, would be the Blade Launcher. Because on one of my runs I got Homing Shot, and Homing Shot is fucking insane on the Blade Launcher. Holy shit. Like, Boomerang Shot was already good to get as an early game upgrade you can get. Because even though you essentially have to be at the perfect range, the Saw Blade Launcher, it just benefits from having more time hitting an enemy, and Boomerang Shot allows it to do that. Homing Shot is like that on steroids, but you don't even need to, like, look at a certain area. And sure, it's a percentage chance. If you have one stack with the Blade Launcher, it is a 50% chance. So I basically just needed to shoot in a direction, and I kill everything. and then focus on dodging. And then the other one would be the rocket launcher, because I didn't even do a rocket launcher build. I just kind of had it as my weapon out while I was doing a melee build. Oh, and I guess for, like, abilities, it would be grappling hook, grenade, katana, and claw. And then one time was also dagger. So, yeah. I'm out of here, bitches. I did not get the SDU, but that is okay. That is a-okay. That is fine. That is fine. It's fucking fine. I also stream Borderlands 3 at some point. Just, I don't know if that game would be the best to stream, just because yeah, Borderlands 3, not 4. Yeah. I don't know if Borderlands 3 would be the best to stream though, because it runs pretty well on this PC, but I don't think the viewers would be getting a lot of that during the stream. Like, in a recording, it'd be just fine. I already know that, but I don't know if maybe the bitrate of the stream would just fucking annihilate the game, because max level characters can do some crazy shit that a live stream would have a really hard time handling. I don't know. I mean, flak wouldn't be too bad to do. Certainly better than Moe's to do, because the amount of particle effects I have giving off as Moe's is quite a... Come on! Come the fuck on! What the shit? We have 2 equalizers here. I would love to have these on any other run. It's such a good pistol. I don't even care they're not mashers. They're still a good fucking revolver. I'm gonna take my anger out on you. Bang. Die horrifyingly. Experience death. Wake up. No. We don't do that around here. We don't do that around here. Alright, I have no real incentive to go after Skags, so... I'm just going to be... Ah! Alright. Alright, that's a good amount of damage right there. And then... we go full frontal assault. Wait for them to come down. Or not, actually. You know what? Okay. Well, this is extremely annoying. Now I have to run all the way back through. Oh, you little shit. Watch, your head's gonna come off. I was right, but you teleported for a moment. Who in the hell? God. Alright. Now I should be able to get over here, place the charges on this, right? Let me... I forgot to grab the charges. I have the high ground. Sadly, these AIs aren't realistic to people, because people seem to have this incapability of ever looking up. These bandits, they look up immediately. And, like, some people do that, but this ratio? Completely unrealistic. I know. Most people don't look up. Please? I literally can't get an angle on them. Literally, there was nothing I could do. Not a thing. Fucking hell. Let me shoot in the direction I'm pointing. Stop turning me into a stormtrooper. No, I don't want to be a stormtrooper. Ah! All of my epileptic viewers are dead. Which is 0 because they know they'd all die. But if there was any watching, they're fucking dead. That was a lot of flashing. No, 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 no. That's fucking bullshit. I have never ran into that spot before. What the fuck is that? No. Who in the hell thought that was a good idea? Yeah, we're just gonna put a random gap here for no reason. Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? Did Todd Howard do that? He's the only person I can think of who is that fucking bad shit insane. But at the same time, I know he doesn't do map design. He can't code. He's incapable of doing anything. Who the fuck thought that that was a good idea? Who? Who made this gap? Who did it? Who done did it? That shit would be falling off in real life. That piece of concrete would be just poof. Who dunder did it? I want to have a word with their everyone they love and convince them to teach them to do better. Like that. Wow. Okay. Any... Nope. Oh, what is my character class one? Yeah. Yeah,
What you want? And good riddance.
I think next video is going to be the bottles of booze, because although I do have a lot of battery, at the same time, talking this much while my breathing is bad, while not having any, like, direct feedback in the moment, is draining my, energy battery, a small bit there. So... And... yeah. I hope you had a nice day. I hope you are doing well. Hope nothing too stressful has been going on for you. And overall, just we'll see you next time. Only about an hour, even though I said I could do 2 hours, but you already knew that because the video is already uploaded. See ya.